We want to welcome everybody here to the second game of the doubleheader here at Veterans Memorial High School between the Veterans Memorial Eagles and the Gregory Portland Wildcats here from the main gym at Veterans Memorial High School. We have the GP boys coming in with the 11-16 overall record, 0-8 in district play, and we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles coming in with a 21-6 overall record with a 8-0 record in district play. The Eagles are coming off a win versus Ray last week, and the GP boys are coming off a loss versus Flower Bluff. So they're looking to rebound here in this District 29 5A district play game. For the GP boys, we have head coach S. Armstrong, assistants J. Alexander, D. Sahays, and D. Moxazemba. Principal for GP is Dr. Michael Norris. For Veterans Memorial, we have head coach Xavier Gaines, assistants Jared Bly, Jerry Prieto, and Randall Sullivan. And of course, for CCISD superintendent is Dr. Roland Hernandez. Athletic director is Brenda Marshall, and assistant athletic director is Richard Ocañez. So we're getting ready to set here for the tip-off, about 1 minute and 20 seconds. We're going to take a quick commercial break and return to game action and the tip-off. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
We are the top Greyhound cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial High School. We have the team introductions going on.
Senior number 1, Kevin GLP. Standing at 5'11", sophomore, number 2, CJ. Standing at 5'11", senior, number 11, Aiden. Standing at 6'6",
Okay, we're getting ready to set for a tip-off here between the Veterans Memorial Eagles and the visiting GP Wildcats. You have Williams for GP and Hurd coming up for the tip-off. Tip-off goes over to the Eagles. You got Cameron De La Pena over to Reeves. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Tipped away by the Eagles, out of bounds. Butters with the ball. Over to Jones, back to Butters. Butters down to Escamilla. Escamilla drives over to Butters for a three. Passes it back to Jones. Over to Mesa. Back to Williams at the post. Tipped away by Aiden Guerra. Got Butters bringing it in from the sideline. Over to Williams. Back to Butters. Butters with a layup. Overshoots the basket. Rebounded by Aiden Guerra. Down to De La Pena. Down to Aiden Guerra at the post. Kicked away. Out of bounds. Ball stays with the Eagles. Aiden Guerra for a three. Didn't waste any time. 3 points for Aiden Guerra. Got Butters with the ball. Bringing it up court. Reverse layup by Jones. Gets caught up on the basket. Puts it back up for two. Got CJ Vela with the ball. Oh, excuse me. That's Reeves for two. That's Aiden Guerra for two for the Eagles. Gonna take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Be the voice for children. Volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how you can become a CASA volunteer, providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future.
We're back here to game action here at Veterans Memorial High School, where we have the Veterans Eagles leading 7-2 over the visiting GP Wildcats. You got Butters bringing it in from the baseline. Over to Mesa. Back to Butters. Butters looking to dish it off. Over to Jones. Jones back to Butters. Down to Williams for a 2-point layup right underneath the basket for the GP Wildcats. You got CJ Vela with the ball. Over to Hurd. Down to Aiden Guerra. Guerra drives, loses the ball. Picked up by Escamilla for a layup for the GP Wildcats. You got De La Pena driving in the paint, down to Hurd. Hurd for a easy layup off the glass. Over to Aiden Guerra. Guerra, ball rims out. Picked up by Jones on the rebound. Driving. Pitches it out to Escamilla. Escamilla to Butters. Down to Mesa. Stolen by De La Pena. Over to Hurd. Over to CJ Vela. Vela to Aiden Guerra. Guerra with a 2-point layup. Extending the lead 11-6 here in the early stages of the first period. Got Butters with the ball over to Escamilla. Escamilla for 3. Ball stolen. Got Escamilla with the ball. Loses it, picked up by Hurd. Over to Aiden Guerra. Guerra with a layup. 2 points for the Eagles. We got a substitutions coming in for both teams. Got Guerra with the ball. Picked up by Ritten. Missed. Over to CJ Vela. Vela off the rim. Picked up by Braden Redden. Over to Felt. Back to Redden. Redden for a 3. Got CJ Vela with the ball. 2-point jump shot. Got Escamilla with the ball, down to Redden. Redden with a jump shot. Off the rim, rebound by the Eagles. Aiden Guerra with the ball, bringing it up court. Taken away by Williams. Over to Feltz, back to Redden. Almost stolen by Guerra. Redden with a jump shot from the high post. Over to De La Pena. De La Pena drives, dishes it off. Got a foul on Stoney. Sending him to the free throw line. Gets the first one. And gets the second one. Here goes Redden with the ball, bringing it up court. They're opening up the lanes for him. Stolen by Reeves. Reeves with a jump shot or layup for 2 points. For Nate Reeves. Rebound by the Eagles. C.J. Vela with the ball. And bringing it up court. Down to Hudson. Shot by Reeves for a three-pointer. Comes Jones for the Wildcats. Down to Phelps. Down to Redden. Redden for a three. Another three-pointer for Redden. And the GP Wildcats. C.J. Vela. With a finger roll layup there. That was De La Peña, excuse me. Williams with the ball. De La Peña over to Reeves. Reeves for the three-pointer. Another three for Reeves. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Welcome back to game action here from Vernors Memorial High School, where we have the Eagles leading 27-15 over the visiting GP Wildcats. We got Redden with the ball, bringing it up court. Down to Guevara. Guevara bringing it up court. Taken away. And layup by Isaiah Early for 2 points. Ball knocked out of bounds by one of the GP Wildcats. Turns the ball over to the Eagles. We got Mendoza coming in for Reeves. We got Aiden Guerra with the ball. Down to Early. Early with a shot off the backboard. Rebound by Williams. He gets fouled in the process. That sends Williams to the free throw line. Misses the first one off the front of the rim. Misses a second. You got the GP Wildcats bringing the ball in from the baseline. You got Guevara with the ball, driving it up court. Over to Mesa, missing that shot here in the end of the first period with the Veterans Eagles leading 29-15. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite.
Welcome back to game action here at Veterans Memorial High School, where we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 29-15 here in the start of the second period. You got Guevara with the ball. Over to Jones. Jones for a three. Off the rim, rebounded by Hurd. Over to De La Pena. De La Pena gets the ball knocked away by Guevara. Ball stays with the Eagles. We got Hurd bringing the ball off the sideline. Over to De La Pena. Over to CJ Vela. Vela to Reeves. Reeves off the rim. Picked up by Jones. Jones drives. Blocked by Reeves. Picked up by Cameron De La Pena. Over to Aiden Guerra. And the ball was tipped away by one of the Eagles, but they're giving it to the Veterans Memorial Eagles off the sideline. CJ Vela with the ball. Over to Aiden Guerra. Back to Hurd. Over to De La Pena. To CJ Vela. CJ Vela with a three. Off the rim. Rebounded by Felt. Felt bringing it up court. Over to Redden. Redden to Jones. Jones for a three from the corner. CJ Vela with a running layup there. You got Escamilla with the ball. Over to Guevara. Guevara to Redden. Back to Jones. Jones to Guevara. Guevara looks to drive. Over to Escamilla. Off the rim. Rebounded by De La Pena. De La Pena over to Reeves. Reeves for a deep three. Nothing but net for Reeves on that shot. Ball taken away. Got Cameron De La Pena with the ball coming up. Over to CJ Vela. Vela dishes it back out to Pena. Over to Hurd. Hurd for a finger roll layup. Extending the lead for the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Got Guevara with the ball. Over to Escamilla. Over to Jones for a three. Off the rim. Rebounded by Hurd. Over to De La Pena. De La Pena over to Aiden Guerra for a two-point layup. Got Guevara with the ball for the GP Wildcats. Over to Redden. Redden for a three. Nothing but net for that shot for Redden. Got De La Pena. Down to Reeves, over to Hurd. Hurd for a layup. Got Jones with the ball. He drives at the low post. Dishes it off to Mesa. Mesa misses the layup. Picked up by Jones. Knocks it out of bounds off the leg of Reeves. Got a couple of substitutions coming in for the GP Wildcats. Got Jones bringing it off the sideline. Over to Williams. Down to Butters. Blocked by Cameron De La Pena. Picked up by CJ Vela. Over to Hurd. Ball stripped by Jones. Got a call traveled on Butters trying to save that ball from going out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Veterans Memorial Eagles with Aiden Vela. Excuse me. That's Aiden Guerra from the baseline. Over to De La Peña. De La Peña over to CJ Vela. Vela to Hurd. Hurd goes in the paint, shoots it back out to De La Peña for a three. Drains it for 3 points. We got Jones with the ball, shoots a three off the rim, rebounded by Williams. Got a foul, non-shooting foul, so we got a bunch of substitutions coming in for the Vets Eagles. We got 5 going out, 5 coming in. Got Butters stolen by Mendoza. Mendoza with a 3-point shot. Got Butters with the ball. Down to Escamilla. Escamilla off the rim. Rebounded by Stoney, but he gets fouled. Non-shooting foul. You got Isaiah Early bringing up the ball up court for the Eagles. Over to Mendoza. Mendoza drives. Ball taken away by Jones. Picked up by Sepsuk. Over to Khan. Khan over to Early. Back to Khan. Down to Mendoza. Got Mendoza bringing it from the baseline over to Khan, over to Early. Early drives. Layup by Stoney. Got Butters bringing it in for the Wildcats. Stolen by Mendoza. Over to Sabsuk for 2 points. Ball taken away. Picked up by Jaden Clay. So Clay bringing it in from the baseline over to Mendoza. Nobody was covering him under the basket. Easy 2-point layup for the Eagles. Got Williams with the ball. Gets fouled shooting that jump shot under the basket. Williams from the line. Misses the first free throw. He gets a second. Got Early with the ball. Over to Khan. Over to Sabsuk. Back to Mendoza. Mendoza with a jump shot. 2 points for Mendoza and the Veterans Eagles. Scramble for the ball. Everybody gets tied up. Got a jump ball. Ball goes over to the Eagles. And the Eagles are taking a quick timeout, so we're going to take a timeout ourselves. Actually, no timeout. They're calling it a right call. There was a jump ball, possession over going to the Eagles. You guys there early with the ball. Over to Sapsuk. Sapsuk to Mendoza. Travel on the call for Mendoza. Ball goes over to the Wildcats with Felt bringing it from the baseline. Over to Jones, down to Butters, back to Jones, over to Felt, over to Guevara. Guevara off the rim, picked up by Early, picked up by Williams, rebounded by Williams of GP, over to Guevara, over to Butters, Butters to Williams in the paint. Jump shot from the post, gets fouled for that jump shot. Sends Sean Williams to the free throw line for the Wildcats. Knocks down that first one. And gets the second one for Williams. Rebound by Jones. Got Butters with the ball, bringing it up court. Over to Guevara. Guevara gets the ball blocked by Mendoza. Couldn't save it. And the possession stays with the GP Wildcats. Got Butters bringing it from the baseline. Over to Feltz, down to Jones for a three-pointer. Off the rim, rebound by Williams. Williams goes back up, blocked by Williams. Blocked again by Williams. And that sends Sean Williams to the free throw line. The other Williams was Carson Williams of the Vets, number 33. Misses the first one. Gets the second one. Early with the ball, over to Mendoza. Taken away by Jones. And that's the end of the second period with the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 54-25 over the visiting GP Wildcats. It's halftime, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Pressing. Collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Go Panthers!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hello, I'm Sandra Valencia, principal of Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Our program is individualized to fit the college or career your student is interested in. We cover all fees for testing and tuition. Our campus is small, providing a family-like atmosphere where teachers provide engaging, hands-on instruction. If you're looking for a school where your child can prepare for the future, then look no further than Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi. Por Vida Academy at Corpus Christi.
Go Panthers!
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754, Fisherman's Place.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Welcome back to the Veterans Memorial High School main gym, where we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 54-25 over the visiting GP Wildcats in this 29-5A district matchup. So far we got Aiden Guerra with 11 points, Nate Reeves with 13, leading the Veterans Memorial Eagles, and we have Brandon Redden with 9 points for the GP Wildcats. All his have been 3-pointers, and Escamilla with 5. So those are some of the top scorers so far here in this game. Again, this is a District 29 5A matchup where we have the district leading Veteran Memorial Eagles leading the district with an 8-0 record here in 29 5A. Got some pretty good music playing here by the PA announcer, Chris Vasquez there. So with about just under 4 minutes before the start of the third period, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
You're watching Real Sports Live.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Be the voice for children. Volunteer with CASA of the Coastal Bend.
Help us break the cycle of child abuse and neglect. Attend one of 4 information sessions and learn how.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial High School, where we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 54-25 over the visiting GP Wildcats here in this District 29 5A matchup. Veterans Memorial comes in to District 29 5A leading the district with an 8-0 record, followed by Flower Bluff with a 6-2 record, and Victoria West with a 6-2 record, followed by Ray with a 6-2 record. Then you have King at 4-4, Moody at 3-5, Victoria East at 2-6, Carroll at 1-7, and GP at 0-8. So playoffs are actually just around the corner. We got about 6 or 7 games left here in district play. Girls playoff starts February 14th and 15th. The boys starts on the 21st and 22nd of February for by-district play. So if anybody knows of anybody interested in advertising or sponsoring on Rio Sports Live, please have them give me a call. My name is Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that bring these games to our viewers throughout the Coastal Bend and South Texas. So if you know somebody that's interested in sponsoring a playoff game, again, have them give me a call. If they have a business and would like to advertise with us to have a commercial on board, that can be done as well. We cover about 108 schools between the Coastal Bend and the Rio Grande Valley. So we do have budget-friendly pricing for those businesses that want to come on board with us. Again, if they want to give me a call, my name is Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. Again, it's advertisers and sponsors that bring these games to our viewers, and it makes it possible for them to watch these streams from home. So we're about to start the third period here from Veterans Memorial High School. So we got Escamilla bringing it from the sidelines for the GP Wildcats. And we got Butters with the ball, bringing it up court, being guarded by Aiden Guerra. Over to Jones, guarded by Reeves. Back over to Escamilla. Escamilla looks to drive, dishes it back out to Jones for a 3, and it's called for a travel. Ball gets turned over to the Veterans Eagles. You got Reeves bringing it from the sideline over to Cameron De La Pena. De La Pena over to Aiden Guerra. Guerra drives, takes a jumper, misses the rim, picked up by De La Pena, knocked out of bounds by Mesa. So the Eagles retain possession. You got Hurd bringing the ball out from the sideline. Over to Aiden Guerra. Guerra down in the paint to Hurd. Hurd over to CJ Vela. Vela over to Guerra. Guerra looks to drive, does a spin. Hurd tries to get the rebound, loses it off the foot of Butters of the GP Wildcats. Hurd bringing the ball in from the sideline over to De La Peña. De La Peña getting things set up over to Reeves. Reeves drives, takes a jumper in the paint, off the rim. Rebounded by Williams of GP, but loses control of the ball off his fingertips. Ball stays with the Eagles. De La Peña over to Guerra. Guerra with a jumper off the baseline. You got Butters with the ball. Over to Escamilla. Escamilla drives over to Williams under the basket. Ball gets kicked by Hurd. So that ball stays with the Wildcats. Butters bringing it inbounds. Off the baseline. Down to Jones. Jones over to Escamilla. Escamilla to Butters. Butters way over to the corner of Jones. Williams all alone into the basket for 2 points for the GP Wildcats. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Hurd. Bringing the ball in is Escamilla over to Butters. Butters being guarded by De La Peña. Butters over to Escamilla. Escamilla drives over to Guevara. Guevara with a, that's Feltz for a three. Ball taken away over to Butters. Butters misses the layup over to Reeves. Reeves to De La Peña. De La Peña with a finger roll layup for the Eagles. Got Escamilla with the ball. Drives. Off the rim. Rebound by Williams. Fouled by Hurd. Sending Williams to the free throw line for the Wildcats. Gets the first shot. You got 4 coming in for the Veterans Memorial Eagles and 4 going out. Makes the second shot for Williams. You got Early with the ball. That's Sapsuk with the ball. Over to Mendoza. Down to Stoney. And Stoney had not. Ball tipped away by Sapsuk. Over to Butters for the GP Wildcats. Over to Felt. Felt down to Jones for a three-pointer. Picked up by Williams. Picked up by Mendoza of the Eagles on the rebound. Over to Isaiah Early. Bringing it up court for the Eagles. Down to Khan. Over to Sapsuk. Down to Stoney had not. And ball bounces off the rim. Knocked away by Stoney. Ball goes over to the Wildcats. Got Jones with the ball. Bringing it up court. Fouled by Khan. Non-shooting foul. Got Jones with the ball. Over to Butters. Down to Jones again. Tipped away, picked up by Butters. Down to Williams for a 2-point layup for the GP Wildcats. Got Isaiah Early with the ball. Over to Khan. Kahn shoots from the top of the key. Rebounded by Stoney, up again by Kahn. Kahn knocks down the three-pointer. Over to Jones. Jones down to Escamilla, back to Jones, down to Butters. Butters drives the baseline. Layup, 2 points and 1 at the line for Butters. That's Blake Butters going to the line. Gets that free throw line. Over to Guerra. Guerra ball rims out. Knocked off the foot of Williams over to CJ Vela with a jump shot. Actually, the game with 3-point shot for that one. Got Veterans Memorial leading here in the third period, 64-37. Williams under the basket for 2 points. Ball knocked out of bounds by CJ Vela. Actually going to say knocked out of bounds by a GP Wildcat. CJ Vela for a 3 off the front of the rim, picked up by Hurd. CJ Vela with a jumper off the backboard, picked up by Butters. Knocked out of bounds by Reeves. Ball goes over to the Wildcats. Got Blake Butters with the ball. Over to Redden. Redden guarded by Cameron de la Pena. Those names sounds familiar. Both of them are some very good football players playing basketball. Got Reeves with the ball. Off the rim. Saved by Aiden Guerra. Stolen by de la Pena. Back to CJ Vela. Back to Hurd. Hurd with the dunk. Stolen by Reeves. Lost up in midair. Picked up by Feltz. Knocked out of bounds by CJ Vela. You got a timeout by the Veterans Memorial Eagles. So we're going to take a quick commercial break ourselves. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Providing children in foster care strong voices, healing hearts, and the opportunity to thrive.
After all, these children are our future. Visit coastalbencasa.org and discover how you can make a positive change in a child's life.
Every child has a chance. It's you.
Welcome back to game action here from the main gym at Veterans Memorial High School. We have the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 66-39 over the visiting GP Wildcats. You got Cameron de la Pena with the ball for the Veterans Eagles. Trying to direct traffic over to Aiden Guerra. Guerra drives the baseline. Reverse layup for Aiden Guerra. Got over to stolen by Aiden Guerra. And let's see what they give him here, because it was a bump. So they did give him the 2 points and 1. So you got Aiden Guerra at the free throw line for the Eagles. Misses that free throw. Rebounded by Felt. Felt over to Butters. Blake Butters with the ball. Stolen by Reeves. Reeves' little spin move, but it called for a travel. The ball gets turned over back to the Wildcats. Over to Felt. Felt to Guevara. Guevara drives. Back to Redden. Redden off the front of the rim, picked up by Aiden Guerra on the rebound. Guerra drives, loses it, picked up by Guevara, and is immediately fouled by Reeves. Non-shooting foul. Got Blake Butters bringing the ball in from the sideline. Over to Felt. Felt driving at the 3-point. Over to Williams under the basket. And fouled by Williams of the Eagles. So that was Williams on Williams, sending Sean Williams to the free throw line for the GP Wildcats. Misses the first one off the back of the rim. Misses a second. Rebounded by Redden. Redden looks for a 3. Decides to pass to Butters under the basket and gets called for a travel. Turns the ball over to the Veterans Eagles. We got Cameron De La Pena with the ball, bringing it up court. Being guarded by Butters. Over to Reeves. Reeves drives in the paint. Ball taken away and fouled, sending Nate Reeves to the free throw line. Gets the first one. Misses a second one. Williams tries to get the rebound, picked up. Outlet pass to Butters. Butters for a 3-pointer off the rim. Williams with the rebound for the Eagles. Outlet pass to Guerra. Guerra misses the layup. Rebound by Butters. Over to Redden. Redden saves the ball. Actually, his foot touched the baseline or the sideline. Ball gets turned over to the Eagles. Got Cameron De La Pena with the ball. Over to Aiden Guerra. Aiden Guerra for a 3. Off the backboard. Picked up by Williams on the rebound. Missed the layup. Picked up by Butters. Double teamed. End of the third period, where we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 71-39 over the GP Wildcats. Heading over to the fourth period. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Fisherman's Place in Corpus, located at the Arcadia Shopping Center, offer real diagnostics and cleaning, sell lures, tackle, bait, and clothing. Also new and reconditioned rods and reels featuring a limited warranty. Located at 3911 Ayer Street, call 361-687-6754. Fisherman's.
Welcome back to game action, where we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles leading 71-39 over the visiting GP Wildcats. We got Mendoza with the ball, drives into the paint, shoots, gets fouled, sending Mendoza to the free throw line. One for 2 shots. Makes the first one. Makes the second one. Got Feltz with the ball. Over to Butters. Butters drives into the paint. Layup. Gets fouled. Sending Blake Butters to the free throw line for 2. Gets the first shot. And gets the second for the Wildcats. Got Sapsuk turning the ball over for the Eagles. We got Guevara over to Blake Butters. Butters down to Williams underneath the basket. Ball gets knocked out of bounds by Mendoza off of his thigh. Blake Butters bring the ball in from the baseline. Blocked by Williams on Mesa. That's Sapsuk. Over to Mendoza for a 3. Off the rim. Picked up by Khan. Over to Isaiah Early. Early getting things up for the Eagles. Looks to drive. Ball stolen. Tipped away. Picked up by Blake Butters. Butters under the basket. Picked up by Redden on the rebound. Takes it back out. Goes for a 3. Off the rim. Picked up by Mesa. Mesa drives into the paint. Layup. Blocked by Williams. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. We got Blake Butters bringing the ball in for the GP Wildcats. You got Khan taking a breather. Got Williams coming in for the Eagles. Over to Williams of the GP Wildcats. Down to Redden. Redden over to Mesa. Mesa goes around. Over to Redden. Redden goes for a 3. Off the rim. Picked up by Williams. Excuse me, that's Stoney Hadnot. Stoney drives. Gets fouled. Going for that layup. Sends him to the free throw line. Gets the first one. Misses the second. Ball gets tipped away by Mendoza. Ball stays with the Wildcats. Got Blake Butters bringing the ball in from the sideline. Over to Jones. You got Sapsuk on Jones. You got Escamilla. Over to Mesa. Picked up by Early. Early steps on the line. Trying to save it for the Eagles. Got Blake Butters bringing the ball in. Over to Williams. Williams to Escamilla. Escamilla to Jones. Jones looks to drive over to Blake Butters. Butters drives into the paint. Dishes it off to Williams. Picks up his rebound and puts it back up for 2 points. You got Isaiah Early with the ball for the Eagles. Looks to drive. Dishes it off to Mendoza. Misses. Williams puts a putback for 2 points for the Veterans Eagles. Ball over to Jones for 3. Off the rim. Picked up by Escamilla. And gets a timeout. Yeah, timeout was called by the GP Wildcats. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie?
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live, where we have the Veterans Eagles leading 76-43 against the visiting GP Wildcats here from the main gym at Veterans Memorial High School. If you guys know of anybody interested in advertising or sponsoring with Rio Sports Live, please have them give me a call. My name is Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible throughout the coastal band and South Texas. And since we stream, it pretty much goes throughout the world. These kids get plenty of exposure. We've got a lot of fans that do watch our games. Last year we had over 45 million views. So we do have a lot of people watching, especially relatives that are out of town, out of state. Get to watch their nieces, nephews, granddaughters, grandsons play. One of our biggest compliments is getting a thank you for having us stream these games. Had a foul. Sending Williams to the free throw line. Gets the first one. And gets the second one. You got Mendoza with the ball. Over to Isaiah Early. Early brings it back out, getting things set up on offense. Over to Sapsuk. Sapsuk back to Early. Takes a jump shot off the rim. Rebound. Tipped away. The rebound was by Stoney, but the ball got tipped away by one of the Wildcats. Ball picked up by Blake Butters. Tipped away, picked up by Williams. Outlet pass to Sapsuk for 2 points for the Eagles. You got Escamilla with the ball. Over to Butters. Butters to Jones. Jones looks to drive, dishes it off to Mesa. Mesa with the running jump shot off the back of the board, rebounded by Williams. Isaiah Early bringing it up court. Over to Sapsuk. Sapsuk for a three and goes in for Sapsuk. Got Escamilla with the ball. Bringing it up court. Over to Jones. Jones looks to drive, takes a jump shot, 2 points for Jones and the Wildcats. Stoney with a 2-point layup. Down to Blake Butters. Williams with a screen. Over to Mesa. Rebounded by Stoney. Stoney drives, layup. Misses, picked up by Williams. Non-shooting foul by a Vets Eagle. Blake Butters bringing the ball in from the baseline. Over to Escamilla. Escamilla down to Felt. Felt off the rim, rebounded by Williams. Picked up by Isaiah Early. Early getting things set up on offense. Shoots from the post, high post, down for 2 for Isaiah Early. Got Blake Butters with the ball. Loses it, passes it back out to Jones. Jones over to Blake Butters. Blake drives the paint, shoots, gets fouled in the process of that jump shot. Sending Blake Butters to the free throw line for 2. Gets the first one. Misses a second one. He got Isaiah Early with the ball, bringing it up court. Over to Williams. Williams takes a jump shot, misses the rim, picked up by Escamilla. Escamilla over to Blake Butters. Butters to Jones. Jones for a deep 3. He drains it. So Trevor Jones with a 3-pointer. You got Isaiah Early with the ball. Getting things set up for the Eagles. Over to Williams. Williams down low. Over to Kahn. Kahn gets called for a travel. Turns the ball over to the GP Wildcats. Got Felt bringing the ball in. Over to Escamilla. Escamilla to Jones. Jones back to Felt. Jones drives the baseline. Picked up by Felt. Felt for a 3-pointer. Got Isaiah Early with the ball. Getting things set up for the Eagles on offense. Loses the ball. Picked up by Jones. Jones drives. Ball blocked by Kahn. Got Blake Butters with the ball. Over to Felt. Felt for a 3-pointer. Drains it from downtown. Chase Felt has 4 3-pointers in this game for the GP Wildcats. He got Early with the ball. Ball gets knocked away, picked up by Kahn. Over to Williams on the low post. Goes into the paint with a jumper. Over to Felt. Felt over to Jones. Jones drives into the paint. Layup, 2 points for Jones. Isaiah Early over to Sapsuk. And that's the end of the fourth period and the end of the game, where we have the Veterans Memorial Eagles 87-59 over the visiting GP Wildcats. Again, if you know anybody that may be interested in advertising or sponsoring with Rio Sports Live, have them give me a call. My name is Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible. So from our cameraman, Santiago Ramos, this is Joe Gomez Jr. Thank you for watching our stream. Good night from Rio Sports Live.
Williams, Elvis, Beatles,